What's up, guys? SpaceQueen back with another video, and today we're playing a new game, actually. It's called Dissolving. And pretty much, this girl's ex-boyfriend became a shut-in, and we went to go visit him, and stuff went downhill. So we're gonna try it. And I'm already really liking the music. So let's start. I still visit my ex-boyfriend. He used to be a total bore, but he was cute and good-hearted. Well, good, I guess. At least you're still friends. Always ready to put off his plans to help friends. Always willing to advise. He used to speak passionately about programming. But before long, this good guy had to go. He's not enough of a bad boy for me. Clearly, I deserve the best of the bad boys. There was only one boy. There was only a boy left sitting in front of a screen. He didn't finish his 4th university year, and soon he left his job in the office. How does he still have a place to live? Is my question. His online work lasted a bit longer, but in the end he abandoned that as well. How is he making money? He dwells in a decrepit flat in a bad neighborhood, a generous gift from his parents. Now I understand a little more. Okay. They're quite rich, so I guess it's not a problem. Apparently it is, though. They're just like, here, have this really bad flat in a really terrible neighborhood. Like, hope you don't get murdered, son. Remember to lock your windows and doors. That's how he lives. Alone. No job, no friends, no interests. Only endless arguments with people on the net. He's got interest, it's called being a giant troll, apparently. Well, I'm not really sure if they're even people or not. How else can anyone be stuck there for that long? It's possible he's been desperately arguing with bots. Algorithms simulating neural networks. All in all, I felt a kind of responsibility for his situation. Why? You left him. Some time ago, I decided to be close to him. Funny, I don't hold on to the past, but to my decisions. I'm confused by his character. The last time I was there, he was staring at his screen. Even more languid, pale, and thin than usual. Is he eating? And sleeping? Sometimes it seemed like his outline was starting to blur. He is becoming one with the machine. Just like a ghost. A rough sketch on the fabric of reality. He was unusually nice when having a free moment from his screen. He even gave me a letter containing cash for my birthday, which was last month. At least he remembered. The sum was quite significant, and the best explanation from him was a shrug off his shoulders. Hello, is this my boyfriend? Is this my ex? No, I love your shirt. Nothing, just found my thing. It's been over a month since then, and I haven't been back to see him because I'm a terrible friend. I'm here visiting him again. Hello? Knock knock, are you still alive? The same elevator, still out of service, the same stairs that you have to climb because the elevator doesn't work. The same music in my headphones. This is great music, by the way. Dim and deep, yet beautiful doom metal. A great fit for this old hall, which looks like it could collapse. He replied okay to my message about visiting. I pressed the doorbell. Hello! 'Tis me! It takes some strength, like the bell hasn't been used for some time. Nothing. He's not home. I look fantastic. With the purple hair, I look great, just so you know. Weird. I told him I was coming. Is it not that time? Am I early or late? I can't imagine him being outside. Was that him? Check your phone. Again? I'm coming over in 2 hours, okay? Yeah. Come in. Alright. The door is open. Wait in the living room. This sounds more like you're meeting your teacher or something, or like, not your teacher, but like you're meeting an adult. They're just like, okay, yeah, just wait here. They'll be to see you in a minute. Busy at the moment. What? He didn't forget to walk. How to walk, did he? There was a certain SB episode. Suddenly I'm not too keen to come inside. I pulled a handle. This is creepy. The door opens, heavily and creaking. The hall isn't lit. The doors to the living room and kitchen are open. I can see in the dark that his bedroom door, wooden with no glass parts, is shut tight. I hit the switch. Please tell me you paid your electric bill. I was afraid his power had been cut, but the light comes on, revealing the floor covered in dust balls. Silly me, I forgot he didn't clean. He lives on line of course he pays for electricity. There's no light! It's still a dark room! I take off my shoes and into the living room. Silence. There's no light coming from under his bedroom door. Instinctively, I reach for the switch and hit it. Ah! Turn the light back off. The fixture flickers as the light comes on. It seems I still remember where things are here. The dust is more noticeable under the light. Sir, please clean your house. Swipe. Swipe. I'm glad he doesn't have any plants. They'd be dead. They would have withered a long time ago. Pretty much what I just said. Wait. I don't recall this lock on the door. It's easily seen into the light. Looks like the newest thing in here. I couldn't have entered even if I wanted to. Somehow I'm not too crazy about this. Should I be scared? Sorry, not going outside. Let's talk like this. Are you okay? Great. Just great. I'm glad I came over. I saw a situation like this in a movie. It didn't end well. Fine, I'll reply. Why aren't you coming out? You won't like how I look. Don't want to frighten you. Friend. Really? Because you've already failed. I'm scared. What's wrong? Is there something I shouldn't see? Haven't showered or had a haircut for some time. My lifestyle's had an impact on my body. Ah. So you're a greasy mole rat, is what I'm understanding. Flesh is weak. Please tell me your flesh is still on your body. I can't decide if I want to run or argue. Let's run. Let's just leave. I told him the solitude would drive him mad. His messages seemed to have been stolen from poorly written songs. Wait. He never listened to music. Stop. Why don't you want to talk normally? Can't you move your tongue? I'm glad you came. I left you a gift as thanks. The white envelope on the drawer. Please take it. There's a gift and a note. Okay. The envelope is there. The only thing not covered in dust. It's recent! Woo! Is it money again? My character looks so mad. Is it money again? I wanted actual human connections and human contact, not money. I don't like this. I don't like this either. We're in the same boat. Don't worry. I got your back. Should I just go? Yeah. Of course you don't want to go. No, I want to know what's going on. Why? This is how you die in horror movies, friend. I don't want you to die. Maybe there's someone else in his room. He knew I was coming over. If this is the time you decide to have a booty call with someone random, let me know. I'll come over later with McDonald's. Or no one at all. I hope he's there. I think. It's not grounds to call the police yet. Yes, let's call the cops. My friend isn't coming out of his room. Help. But he's been so strange these last few years. He could have easily gone mad. He could be dangerous. No, I can't leave because I'm an idiot and a good friend. I can't abandon him like this. But I'll grab a knife just in case. I won't leave him, but if worse comes to worse, I will stab him. And try to coax him out of his room with a knife. Oh my goodness, no! I quietly enter the kitchen typing a message. You didn't answer my question. Why are you being like this? His reply comes as I pick up a knife. Even the kitchen looks abandoned. Do you eat? You can't eat particles from the internet. I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that. I haven't spoken to anyone for a long time. I feel uneasy. So do you have anxiety, friend? Is that what this is all about? Like, you've just been such a shut-in for so long you now have anxiety? Because that's the case, let me help. I can help you. There's no going back now. I have the knife behind my back. Why do you have a knife? Okay, let's do it this way. If you come out, I'll take the envelope. Deal, but take the envelope first. If you do, I'll come out. How will you know I take the envelope? I could just be like, I took the envelope. And then not. I could lie. I don't want to take it, but when he comes out, he'll see the envelope is still there. I could hide it somewhere, but that's risky. Just take the envelope. Gosh, just take the stupid envelope. It's just cash, that's all. Well, I hope it's not just cash. I hope it's a letter. I put the envelope in my bag, holding the knife in my other hand. I'm still like, I have a knife? Not very convenient. Is it my non-dominant hand? Oh no. I have it. Fine, but don't say I didn't warn you. Well, surprise me. Hello? Oh, hello! What is wrong with your face? Hello? I step back. The knife falls out of my hands. I hear a mechanical voice. I told you you wouldn't like it. Oh, that's not a mechanical voice. I don't know how to do a mechanical voice. I'll try my best, though. I start to back away. He stands there in the doorway. The longer I look, the more blurred his outline becomes and the clearer his mouth and eyes are. Oh, good. I turn and run. As I leave the apartment, I glance back. I only see his mouth and a pair of eyes. Is this mine? I have a guitar, I think. It's also either really late or really early. I don't remember returning home. I must have immediately fallen asleep. Well, after that horrifying image, time to take a nap. No nightmares for me. Sleep time. That's how my body manages stress. You don't have great flight or fight reflexes, do you, friend? Granted, neither do I, but still. In a dream full of anxieties, I saw eyes and a mouth without a body. What is going on my computer? It's probably too much for me. Because I don't usually dream. It's been a day since I visited my ex. Was it really my ex? And not just, a demon? I was always into things that are different. Not exactly weird, but different. I relate to this. Outside of common understanding, outside of the norm, this yearning led me through life, into a useless degree I can't use. If what's happening to me now can even be called life. Oh, am I in the ex-boyfriend's mind now? That'd be cool. Because of my interest, I became an anthropologist. Because of it, I found my wife. No, I'm not the ex, dang it. I was hoping. And it stayed with me, even after things fell apart. Everything was fine at first. Not based on the image I'm seeing in the background. I studied culture and psychology of certain people from medieval times. The subjects I chose were so specific that very few people had investigated them. Yet they were peculiar enough to gain attention. I was rather good at presenting myself and my research, so funding wasn't a problem. I gave lectures at university and some popular science events and worked part-time at a private school. Who am I? I soon found myself having a lot of contacts in university circles and among young intellectuals. I married an avid artist specializing in book illustrations who was into goth metal, avant-garde. I probably not saying it correctly. I'm apologizing now. And not committing to anything or anyone. She's perfect! She won't expect anything! I soon found myself... Oh. My bad. When she was in the mood, she even joined my ventures into the depths of beliefs of people long gone. I even started thinking of a career in writing, but it can't be that good, right? I wasn't even going anywhere in particular. Just a car accident when I was driving back from the grocery store. The road was too slippery, I guess. Was it raining or winter? Luckily, my wife was at home and nobody got hurt. Except for me. I don't count, apparently. My body was paralyzed almost entirely. I could only move my left hand and my head. It was a nightmare. I couldn't live the way I used to. The simple act of going from one place to another became more difficult. I like how the music is becoming more demented as I'm reading. It's really cool. What's worse, my wife refused to let me go and was taking care of me. I found it cute considering her usual traits, but I was frustrated to see her wasting her life because of me. I stopped visiting friends and parties and almost stopped giving lectures. Even doing my research became difficult. I was thinking about ending it all, but my family was rather religious, so I couldn't. That's a good excuse. You need an excuse, I guess. I just couldn't. Maybe it was a mere excuse for my cowardice. Either way, I need something to occupy my time, to distract me. My wife hid all the alcohol, never mind the drugs. I tried reading books and watching movies, but it wasn't enough. The thoughts were still there, haunting me, always there, whispering in my ears. I pressed on, though. What else could I do, besides lay here and wilt away? Then one day, after a dozen of bleak flicks with cut-and-paste stories, I finally watched a movie that I really liked. I can't remember its name now, but back then I was in awe. I went to OMDB to find some info on it, and found that the movie was universally hated. I checked the reviews to see what people disliked, started looking through them. False expectations, misunderstandings, ignorance, presenting subjective opinions as objective truths. Nothing new. But one review really got to me. This person wasn't just ignorant. They were aggressively ignorant and spiteful. Okay. Are we sure? I was so outraged that I went ahead and wrote a comment in an expressive manner explaining why they were wrong. You're wrong! Random person on the internet, you're wrong! I was only able to type with one hand, but it actually helped. I had more time to think about what I was writing. They replied quickly. Obviously, they didn't want to agree. I spent the next several hours arguing online. Congratulations. You are a troll. And it was great! There was nothing in my world aside from me, my argument, and my opponents. My one opponent. One or two people who also commented on the review, and apparently were subscribed to comments joined in. Oh, so there's 3 now. 3 opponents. I was finally passionate about something, and no longer wanted to die. I'm going to argue on the internet. Of course, it meant that I was arguing with strangers online, in an act that I would have deemed pathetic not too long ago. I mean, it's keeping you alive, I guess. But I didn't have much choice anymore. The next day, I created several throwaway accounts, set up a VPN, and dived into this restless world. It was fun. Since the people who participate in such things are quite peculiar, sometimes I get almost scientifically interested in their reasoning, and possibly diagnosing their mental illness. Do you have the degree to do that, sir? There were people like me too. Restless, almost always online. I met some of them in different places around the net. Eventually I formed some vague semblance of friendship with some of them. Then one day, way after midnight, one of them made me an offer that I could not refuse. "Oh, you're a shadow figure. Would you be interested in leaving your mortal body and just transcending into the net?" "Sure." That sounded like some cult nonsense, but sure, I'll bite. Terrible last words. My pride was long gone and I was curious. I wanted to know more. It definitely felt like cultist ramblings, though. Some mighty interdimensional beings exist in our world, but only in digital form. It's like they're projections of themselves into our world from theirs. Or shadows. Or distorted copies. They feed on human emotions. These beings want to consume the strong feelings poured into the net. So the cultist, people who are digitized by these creatures, help them find newcomers. People who pour a lot of emotions into the net, which I did by arguing for several hours every day with random strangers on the internet. In exchange for producing food for them 24/7, they gain immortality and the power to control many things on the net. Don't tell the government that they exist. However, the elusive homeworld of these beings is still out of the reach, even for their followers. Not even a glimpse for humans. It sounded like nonsense, but for some reason, I was ready to believe it. This story reminded me of an incident that occurred when I worked at a private school. I was going back from work. A girl who worked as a teacher was sitting on the stairs, seemingly distressed. She was mumbling something about digital people trying to ruin her and so on. When I asked what happened, she said she was fired because of her ex joining some sort of cult. I thought she was high or something. She looked like someone who would do that at work. Purple hair, torn jeans, Wait. Is this the other main character I was playing? So I said something encouraging and walked away. She didn't care. I wouldn't care either. But when I heard about the cult, things started to make sense. At least I understood how far it reached. When I asked, "So what do I need to do?" it got oddly silent. The answer was quite peculiar. "You need to get rid of your mortal body." How do I do that? "We can send you a SIM card to speed up the process." Where do I put that in my body? Is it like in the back of my neck? I just put it on my temple. Do I eat it? It receives data from the stations controlled by us, and this type of data makes the transition faster. Your mortal body will partly dissolve during the process. When the ascension is complete, your trophied corpse will remain in this world, while you get transferred to the digital world. I was hesitant to believe that, but curious indeed. Remembering that story with my colleague sure made it more intriguing. I was willing to check it out. And I am out of time, so we're gonna save. I am really liking this game, though. I like the art style and how it's kind of creepy and a little, it's dark and creepy, and I love it. And I'm really curious to see what's going to happen, so I'm hoping you guys all liked it too. And it's weird that they have my timestamp on it. Oh, that is weird. Okay. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe down below to tell me what you think. And if you have any video recommendations you'd let me try, please leave them in the comments and I will get to them as soon as I can. On that note, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you all next time. SpaceQueen out.